We are back with another workout and I am so excited. Today I am unfortunately going to personally attack your back. Guilty. I'm going to be walking you through this entire workout, reps and sets and everything that you need to complete this back day workout. As always, I will leave the entire workout in the description box down below. That way you can save this workout and try it for your next lift. Okay, without further ado, let's go attack our backs. Before we get into our lift, it is so important that we warm up. So today I have my J-bands and basically I go through different stretches and also dynamic movements. And what these are going to do are help warm up and strengthen our arms, our back, everything that we need to properly attack the back and get this lift in. So I will put up all the reps and the sets of what I'm doing on the screen and in the description box. So this next one, you are going to grab some really light dumbbells. I'm working with 10s here, but use whatever weight is a comfortable warm-up weight for you. So what we're going to do here is we're going to hinge at our hips and we're going to make sure that we have a flat back. So I don't want to see anyone's back arching here or arching this way. Feet are going to be hips width distance apart. We are going to have a slight hinge here at the hips, and then we're going to row and turn our palms towards us and back down. Don't lock out your arms here and let them fall like that. I want to keep a nice constant tension, nice and strong. Pull in, squeeze at the top, and then on the way down, still have that tension and strength in the back here. Don't let it fall. We're gonna hit 20 of these. Okay, these next two are gonna be lying on the ground. So first, we're gonna start with a scorpion. If you've done these before, you know that they feel so good on the back. I like to also create a pec stretch in this by keeping my arms flat, and I like to reach out as far as I can. And so when I'm turning to the one side, so you want the shoulder pressed on the ground and having ground contact the whole time, you'll feel a really nice stretch in your chest area as well. We're gonna go 10 each side. Once we get 10 each side, I just want you to go into a upward dog. I basically try to keep my stomach and my pelvis as close to the ground as possible. I want to keep my quads in contact with the ground. Hands are going to be right to the side of your chest, and you're just going to push up and into the ground and push your chest away. I like to hold this for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then I'll go back down and I'll reset. And we're gonna do this 5 times. So the last one that we're going to be doing on the ground for our warm-ups is going to be laying on our stomachs again, and then we're basically just gonna go around the world. We're gonna start making sure that our spine is neutral. So I like to look at the ground. I don't like to look up because I don't want to strain my neck. So you want to set your scaps down and back. That's how we set them. Don't let me find out you're not setting your scaps before this, because we don't want to use our traps. We want to relax them. So that's why we're pulling our scaps down and back. That way we can activate and warm up our back properly. Down and back. And then we're going to keep our arms out. And I'm going to go up all the way, and then back, palm to the sky. Once my hands pass my glutes, then I flip them and I come back around to the top above my head. Go up as far as your low back as you can. If you can only get here, that's totally okay. Go up as far as your range of motion allows you, and then bring it back. If you feel like you're starting to get fatigued and using your traps and other parts of your muscles, not your scaps and your back, give yourself a second and then reset and do it again. We're going 10 total. Woo, that one is tough, even without weights. That concludes our warm up for the day. And now we are about to get into this lift. Let's get ready. Let's attack the back. Let's get into it. If you're doing this lift at home, you can do everything that we're doing with dumbbells. Okay, y'all, we are starting off with sumo deadlifts. For a sumo deadlift, you want your feet wider than your hips. We want our toes to be pointed at a 30 to 45-ish degree angle. When we go down, so we're gonna hold the bar here, but we wanna make sure that this is what our stance looks like. When I go down, I want to make sure that I'm hinging at the hips and squatting down. I don't want this to be an RDL motion. So set my scaps, engage my core. When I'm squatting down, I'm making sure that I'm pushing my knees out. I'm not letting them fall in. I'm going down. And then from this position, you're gonna feel it a lot in your hip flexors and your glutes. Have a really strong core, so I feel like I'm pulling my belly button inwards. And then from here, I'm pulling up and squeezing at the top. When I do this movement, I'm not lifting with my back, okay? So I'll show you guys from this way as well. When I get down into the lowest part of this sumo deadlift, I'm not coming up at all with my back. I'm making sure that I'm pulling up with here, strong core, strong lower back, and everything's moving up as one unit. Once we pick the bar up, make sure that we're trying to keep the bar as close to our shins as possible. And we wanna pull up and squeeze at the top. Another thing that helps me is making sure that I set my scaps back. If this is set back, this is strong, and this is strong. So here, set back. So I really pull my scaps back, pull my core inwards, and then I'm pulling up, pushing my knees out, and squeezing at the top. Okay, so for these, we have one set of 10, and then we have 3 sets of 6 to 8. So start with whatever weight is comfortable for you. I'm starting with the 45s. I feel pretty good today. Okay, we're gonna add some weight. For these next 3 sets, we got 6 to 8 reps. I want you guys to push yourself here, push yourself safely, so making sure that our form is good, that we're not gonna hurt ourselves, and that it feels comfortable to you, a comfortable, uncomfortable push. I'm hitting 6 on this. I'm gonna stay at this weight for the next 2 sets, continuing to build up that strength. I think I can definitely hit that for 2 more sets at 6 reps. I don't wanna go up though yet, because that was tough. Okay, we are now gonna hit pull-ups. It's 3 sets of 10. So what I like to do is I will do as many as I can that are not assisted, and then I put this band on the bar, and then I finish the rest out with the band. Okay, we're going in for set 2. One thing that I wanted to explain to you guys on the pull-ups, it's something that helped me in my journey with getting stronger at these, because trust me, I hate pull-ups, all right? So when you get to your grip, okay, you wanna feel like you're almost trying to break apart the bar in half, or like take a tree branch and snap it through the middle. So doing that is gonna activate more here. And I feel like it's helped me use less of trying to pull up with my traps. And so I'm using more of the activated lats and back to help me pull up in my pull-up. So let's get to it. I'm always scared that these are gonna snap in my face, because I've definitely done that before in college. Okay, those pull-ups murdered me, not gonna lie. My back is absolutely feeling it, but we keep moving. So now we're going into a superset. If you do not know what a superset is, it is when you do 2 exercises back to back with no break in between. So we are going single arm dumbbell row, 3 sets of 10 each arm. And then we are going straight into bicep curls, and we are doing double arm bicep curls, and we're gonna hit 3 by 12. Single arm dumbbell row. So we wanna have the opposite knee of the arm that we're working on the bench. We wanna have this leg out a little bit so we can have a nice stable hinge at our hips. And then we are going to row single arm, setting our scaps. Our core is engaged, we're not falling inwards, we're not rounding our back. So nice neutral spine, engaged core. And we wanna feel like we're pulling this elbow into our hip flexor. I like to feel like I'm pulling it into my pocket and back. I wanna try to aim to pull that elbow as far back as I can. I don't wanna go out, I wanna really pull it back close to my hip. Set my scaps, pull it in, squeeze at the top, hold it, and come back down. 3 sets, 10 each arm. Okay, now we are gonna move directly into bicep curls. So we have 3 sets of 12 on these, and then we're doing 2 more supersets of those 2 exercises. Then we're gonna hit 2 more sets of each of these, 2 more sets of those. You guys got it, and I will see you in the next movement. Okay, we got another superset coming up next. So we're doing bent over alternating dumbbell rows, and then directly into an incline bicep curl. Both of these are 3 by 12. Okay, with these, I like to go at that sumo stance. We're gonna hinge at the hips here, and then it's kind of like a lever. So you're pulling one side, and then as the other one goes down, pulling the other side. Make sure that your core is engaged the entire time, and don't forget to breathe. By the way, these are 12 total, so it's 6 each side. All right, let's move into the incline biceps. I went with 15s on these because the 20s killed me. The hang of this incline always gets me. So with this, I'm really trying to isolate and pull up with my bicep. I don't want to be swinging a lot. Engage here, and then just pull up with your biceps. I usually start to struggle around rep 8, but we push through. That was 10. 2 more. Come on. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm dead. Okay. We gonna finish this here. Come on. Okay. Okay, we got 2 more sets of both of those. Okay, we have 2 more exercise movements and then we are finished our back day. So we're gonna be going 3 by 10 low rows. If you do have access to an actual row machine, you can do low rows seated and just pull the low row machine. I don't have access, so I'm using a dumbbell here. What I like to do for this is I like to hold a bench or something stable, and I'm gonna have the working arm foot back, and I'm going to bend over, so I like to just hinge at my hips a little bit. And when I row, I'm not gonna row straight up. I'm actually gonna almost do like a half circle shape. So I'm going to be activating more of that lower lat. So when I low row, instead of going here, I'm going to row back, kind of towards the top of my IT band thigh area. So I'm going to be rowing it back sort of to the top of my thigh area. So again, we're not rowing up, we're rowing down and back, and I don't want to be swinging it. Nice and controlled, engage your core, slowly squeeze at the top and go back down. I'm gonna be real with y'all, I might have to move the weight down because that's feeling a little heavy today. And when I say heavy, not in a heavy where I'm feeling pushed, heavy where I feel like I can't do good form and get a solid 10 reps. Low and back, that's 1, 2. Notice how I'm holding it at the top and squeezing. Yeah, 25 is where I need it to be. Pinch at the top. Slow and controlled on the way down. 9, 10. Okay. When you guys are doing a low row with a dumbbell, I don't want you to think just pulling straight back up. It's gonna activate a lot of our upper back, and we're trying to aim for more of that lower lat. So I wanna feel like I'm kind of like scooping back and really squeezing right here, and then slow and controlled on the way back down. I don't wanna be here and just rocking with it. Very slow, very controlled, squeezing that lower lat at the top and slowly coming back down. Okay, so we're going to be doing a finisher for this back and biceps workout. And the finisher is going to be 3 sets of 20 cable face pulls. So if you don't have a cable, like me, you can grab a band, and we're going to tie it to this bar, and that's gonna be my cable. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down on one knee. You wanna make sure you're far enough back that you have tension, because if I'm this close, I'm not gonna have any tension and it's not going to be challenging. Creating that tension, go to that full extended range of motion, come through and hold at the top. When you do this, your hands are gonna split to the side of your face. That's going to be your face pull. We're going 3 by 20. So I don't know about you guys, but my back and my biceps have been personally attacked. And that's all I have to say. Love you guys so much. Okay, that is going to conclude today's workout. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. If you enjoyed this type of workout, please let me know by hitting the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you never miss another workout with me. Okay, I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next video. If you have any suggestions, drop them in the comment box. I would love to hear from y'all. I will see you next time.